Hello and welcome. I'm going to show you this 636 centimeter long Benimar camper van. This thing here is going to cost 75,000 euros nearly. Fiat Ducato. Actually, it's more expensive than some of the motorhomes, which I think are a bit more interesting. Now, somebody said to me, it's not a surprise that camper vans cost more, because with motorhomes, they are built in such a way as you put all the stuff inside and then you build the walls. Whereas with the camper vans, it's the other way around. In fact, they come with the walls intact. So the camper van's using the original body of the panel van. So that could be why things cost more money. This also has an interesting rear, which I shall show you once I get that far. Fridge here. And below that we've got some storage down there, sort of a wardrobe down there. Here we've got the washroom. It's got a nice deep tray there, though it's only got one drainage point and it's a small one. So I'd rather have something else myself, but it's nice and bright inside. There's a window there so you can keep an eye on what's going on outside whilst you're using the toilet, and mirrors with storage behind them. Now the clever bit here is where I am right now. This bed will go up and down. And the point of it going up and down is to give you more storage. Now here, I'm looking through there. There's a bicycle in the rear at the present moment of time. And if I really wanted to, I could take this out as well. And the one below it to give me more space if I wanted to travel with my pet crocodile. So crocodile would travel in comfort. But what if instead wanted to take my pet giraffe as well as my crocodile? So for crocodile, I'd take this out, but for the giraffe I'd have to move the bed up, and I'm going to do that by pressing this button here. Alright, so you can see now I've created a huge amount of space below. It mightn't be enough for the giraffe, so I might have to get a trailer for the giraffe, but I think my pet rhinoceros would be reasonably happy with the way that is. Note, part of the mattress has been left behind on both sides. That is due to the shape of the panel van, which sort of slopes in a little bit on the outside. But this is a Ducato, which doesn't slope like a Mercedes does, for example. Got lights above, so you can see what's going on underneath. And indeed, you could, I suppose, sleep in the bed here. It's I don't think that's a problem. In some of these, there's not enough space, but here I don't think that's too bad at all. I'm going to open this up here so you can see what's going on in there. Nice deep storage areas, 4 of them. Nothing storage at the back down there. We do have a skylight up there, and I'm now going backwards. We've got forward facing bench here. There's a table. Table can actually, you can take this up here and make more space should you want to. Quite sort of profiled, contoured chairs here, and yeah, it's quite nice. I think you can get a skylight here as an option. I think maybe you can't. I don't know. I don't like having things like this though over the driver's compartment. I think that this needs to be covered, in my opinion. I mean, ask the dog. The dog will probably tell you something else. No, I don't think so. Dogs usually get the right decision. Let's now go to the back and see what's going on there, if anything. So you can see how far it's gone up. Also handy to know, you can actually knock it down from this side. I left the key in the firing position, so that can be taken down, but look at the amount of space that there is here. As it comes down, of course, there's a bit of a problem with these mattress parts, so let's see if they actually hit each other, but we'll worry about that when we get to it. Open this up here and this up here. There is space in there for 2 full-size gas cylinders. There's a grid below for liquid and gas to fall out. We go out. We've got the lashing straps down here. This bike here has been chained onto one of the lashing straps, and here we've got the dog's shower, and here we'll find we've got this is an electrical point. Sorry, I'm getting tired. I've been doing this all day, and this is the light. Okay, right. I am now going to put the load capacity down. Load capacity down. What am I talking about? The bed down. Maximum load capacity is 250. Sorry. So this comes down now. I've got to be careful. Is it going to touch the mattress? No. Oh, it did on the other side. Have to go back up again. So I'm not going to get it down with having. I might have to be more careful. Take this out. Use both hands. But let's make another slight effort. Oh, you see, it's not going to work. So anyway, never mind. You get the general idea. If you took that out and put it in at the top again, it'll go in quite easily. So it's a really good solution. It's been on the go though for a number of years, but the thing about these beds now, they're manufactured by Lipid Components. You can sleep in them in any position, which wasn't the case when they came out. They were pretty much more delicate, let's say, than they were. They're much more delicate then than they are now. Payload 595 maximum, it says. 84 litre compressor fridge, diesel heating, 4 seating places and 2 sleeping places. It has got a comfortable washing room with a window, outside shower. Well, it's what I call the dog shower. There you go. So that's the Benimar. What was it? 190, 636 centimeters in length. Thanks so much for watching. I come here to Caravan Salon Dusseldorf every year, and also go to Stuttgart in January, so I can actually show you these things. This is the largest selection of motorhomes and campervans on YouTube. For the moment, thanks for watching. I upload every day at 21:15, and now shorter videos also at 1800 hours. That's my time, Central European time. For the moment, bye for now.